Yes.
Tases.
What's that?
Just like frozen for one
Just bring me
middle.
down, bring me down, please. Only if you want to. Don't Limp Biscuit me.
I like Grace's Harley Quinn pants.
Yeah. Yeah, those Harley Quinn pants, Grace?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, they are.
All right, so last game, you joined Q, Volo, and Floon for breakfast. I guess we'll drop off video.
Oh yes. Bye.
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 You joined Volo, Floon, and Q for breakfast, saying your farewells to Q and Floon for the time being. Youngest shared her enchanted fruit from the Golthias tree with Yopa, kind of reinvigorating his young, spry muscles. And you started kind of making your way through a bit of a circuit through the city, just kind of completing various tasks. You went and got your art appraised by Simon at the Lazuli Soul. You sold your stash of gems and corroded silver ingots to him. Excuse me. And decided to hold on to the landscape paintings for the auction house in the city at some point. After that, you headed to the courthouse in the Pendant Ward to officiate the transfer of title on Trollskull Manor, the building that Volo had previously purchased to conduct field research on his Guide to Spirits Inspectors, which he gifted to you upon completion of the quest in lieu of the gold that he didn't have.
Oh, shit, sorry.
You met with Magistrate Glinthelm and discussed a name to register for your traveling partnership, and kind of bounced ideas between a mysterious merchant that Yopa had encountered, whose shop was called Doom and Bloom, and decided to settle on the Doomseekers, kind of taking the best of both. So yeah, you made the joint ownership of the Manor official and registered your adventuring party. She shared the history of Trollskull Manor, as it was passed from a family of shield dwarves to a crone who operated the building as an orphanage essentially and fed on the children, as well as Amihan, who was a tavern keeper. The manor was left vacant for a long time until it was purchased by Volo, and now you. You took a bit of a pit stop at the Sleeping Pillow, bought some wine, bought some fantasy sourpuss, and made your way to Trollskull Manor eventually, kind of taking a lay of the building. You rummaged through the broken furniture, debris, and tarnished glassware of the 4 floors, kind of assessed some of the damage, the soggy floorboards and the holes in the roof above the tap room, and eventually ended up posting up in the den for a night's sleep. You began having, a handful of spooky encounters throughout the evening. Initially kind of a silhouette that was framed in dust, as well as some light footsteps followed by heavy bounding footsteps, and slamming, breath radiating down your neck. And upon your sleep being kind of broken due to all this kind of racket, you chase the source of the slamming through the library up to the attic storage, where upon hearing the kind of rusty, squeaky sound of tires or wheels of some sort, you encountered some animate, cracked porcelain marionette dolls sat atop rusty unicycles. As you hear this kind of disembodied voice kind of whispering to you, "Listen to them, the children of the night. What music they make." Let's roll for initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gee.
14.
Is it first initiative?
Mhm.
I gotta roll crappy and
Seven for the Carionets.
Thorin, did you also get 5?
well, I rolled a 6, but I have a -1.
Oh, what?
Not very dexterous.
Yeah. Dwarves are natural sprinters. Are you on the initiative, Belial?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm just like on this, like beside it.
Okay. About
Yeah.
20? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Holy crap. Bunch of pairs.
All right. So,
We're all good.
Torin, you're the only one who's kind of seen this as these creepy animate dolls. Their cracked porcelain white faces wheel out from behind a stack of crates. Belial, you see kind of around the corner, you see Torin's form kind of tighten up as something has become present in the room. It's your go.
All
I
right.
don't like this.
I'm gonna peek around the corner and be like, "Don't like what? Oh God!" And then run in,
Ah.
and then immediately try to smoke this one with my sword,
Okay.
and that is a 15 to hit.
Just hits.
Nice. For shitty. 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah. And then I guess I'll take another unarmed strike on the same one. And that is gonna miss. That's a 6.
Okay. So you do manage to kind of wriggle your way past Torin, dashing into the room. You swipe upward with your great sword, and it kind of tears at the dress, and kind of a shard of porcelain goes flying as the rusty neck joint just squeaks as its head kind of turns up to you, and its face stays motionless.
I don't like that. I have a question, DM,
Yeah.
about my feet.
Okay.
So mobile, that means I can move after attacking, right?
Yeah, you can
Or without.
you
Sorry.
can move after attacking. anyways, like in any case. If
Alright,
you
I
have
just
if you have any movement left, but you just get an extra 10 feet of movement.
okay. I thought that I can like get away without them having to take an attack of opportunity or something like that.
Yeah, so when you melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks. Yep. So yeah, you can escape safely disengage.
Like every time, or do I have to roll for that or anything like that?
No, as long as you made a melee attack against the creature, you're good until the rest of your turn, basically.
Okay, sweet. Well, I will back up back here
Okay,
after, and then that's my turn.
cool. Sounds good. Yopa and Bjorn, you can decide who goes first, or string your actions together. Either way.
Bjorn,
You
I
want me
will
to
give
go?
it. Yeah. Why not?
Okay, thank you.
We missed the description of Belial attack. It went kind of spotty for us for a second. What happened after he attacked?
I just moved back. I disengaged and moved back a bit.
And
The whole attack, I think.
yeah, I know. Like, what happened to the dolls?
Oh yeah,
I
so
heard something about porcelain.
he hit with a great sword, missed with an unarmed, and the kind of cut across the dress, and a shard of porcelain went flying, and it just kind of expressionless, its head kind of tilted back with a rusty squeak.
Oh, okay. Creepy.
Yeah, very creepy. Okay. So the dolls are these red things, right? Okay. So do I need to go to like this doorway?
Get in.
Yeah, the doorway
Just join.
is right here. So you're
Okay.
right here. So you're currently kind of in the middle of the stairs, making your way up.
Okay.
You could get up to them
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
I'll just like I don't want to block people's way because I'm so nice. But
we
can
can
I go
move
over
through
here?
you.
Yeah.
Here?
No, like here.
You don't want to be up to them?
Oh, well, I just need to be within 5.
Well, then you gotta be up. Each square
Yeah.
counts as 5 feet.
Okay. Sure. Was the one I'm in front of the one that
I don't think so.
Belial was hitting, or
No, I think you're
No, the other one.
okay, the other one?
Yep.
And I'm just gonna great axe him like golf club or something. Like he's
Cool.
What?
I was trying to place your guy.
Oh, sorry.
I check him.
10 plus 16?
15?
16.
16 hits.
Nice. Oh my freaking god. 5 damage.
5. Okay. Cool.
But I guess the Great Weapon Master adds 10 to damage, is that right?
So you have to specify before you make.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
I'll do that next time.
If you specify, you get a -5 to hit, but you get a +10 on damage if you do hit.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Cool. So you come dashing up the stairs and like Happy Gilmore-esque with like the run up to the golf swing.
Running up.
Yeah. Take a heavy low swing with the axe. Sorry, are you gonna do anything else?
No, I'll just be a shield for everybody else.
Cool. So you kind of grit your teeth and bear down where you stand. Yopa, it's your go.
Do we got a sight line on this one that has been attacked?
Yeah, you can see it from just outside the door.
Beauty, I'll just poke in, think about walking in, decide not to walk in, and just heavy crossbow the little porcelain doll.
Cool. Sounds good.
Oh, plus 7. 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. 1d10. Do I get sneak on this?
You do.
I do, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So that's 11 plus. Ooh, 5. So 16 points of damage.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Jesus.
So this heavy crossbow bolt comes whizzing by you, Bjorn, and you see it sink itself into kind of the collarbone of this entity, and you see like a tuft of kind of cotton or whatever cotton straw mixture kind of come blasting out the back of it as it's kind of beginning to struggle to hold its form upright. It kind of teeters back and forth on its unicycle. Nice. Anything else with your go, Yopa?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. On the Carionet's go. As it's kind of doing the like equilibrium thing where its wheels roll backwards and then its body shifts forwards to balance out. It's kind of doing that back and forth. And on one of the kind of weaves as its form comes closer to you, you see a tiny silver needle in its hand, like a Gamja bar, extend and try to jab itself into your thigh, Bjorn.
Ooh.
That's a 9 to hit, which I don't think hits.
But on Bjorn, you're cutting out a little bit there.
Oh, sorry, it's a 9 to hit on Bjorn.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. The other one. Kind of wheels around the corner with a squeaky path and tries to kind of flank from around the other side and jab the other side of your leg with a silver needle. That's 15 to hit.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hit?
Yep.
Okay. You take 1 point of piercing damage plus 6
Okay.
points of necrotic damage.
Sorry,
And,
how much?
1 point of piercing, 6 points of necrotic, and
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
make a charisma saving throw.
Jeez.
Sorry, we missed that again. I don't know what's going on with our internet here.
Is it just you guys, or am I cutting out for everyone else?
Go.
I feel like it's good
Oh, you're still
on my
Yep.
end, at
good
least.
for me.
Good for
Okay.
me on my end.
Okay, so it might be your guys' connection. So make a charisma saving throw as well, Bjorn.
Charisma saving throw?
Yeah, charisma.
Well, is that it? Is that
Yeah.
You guys kind of cut out, but I think David answered.
I think they're having hard. Yes.
Can you hear us at all?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like a little choppy.
Just right in here.
What am I writing down?
14 charisma?
So we're just going to write here.
No, but I'm not sure what to say right now.
Can you hear us?
Kinda, yeah, it's still choppy. What did Bjorn get on the charisma save?
14.
14. Okay, cool. You see this kind of dark, black, purplish energy kind of pulse from the needle as it enters your thigh, and you feel it trying to encroach into your headspace, and you manage to just sheer will it out.
Sweet.
All right.
Can you give me my damage again? Sorry, just as like a total number.
Yeah, 7 points.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. So Torin and Youngest are up. You guys can decide the order.
Torrent, you can go ahead. If you'd like.
Let me move my guy. Seeing the session's failed. What's that? Can you still hear us?
Yep.
Yep.
It won't let me. Oh, there we go. Just caught up a little bit there. Wow.
Great.
And Torrent leaves.
Yeah, jumps out the window.
Liam?
Defenestrated himself.
That's
Shit.
way too creepy. All right, so I'm just going to cast Guiding Bolt on the one that Bjorn's facing.
Okay, sounds good. Is that a spell attack?
Yeah. But it's it's a spell attack, so I got to roll for it.
Okay. And you get a +1 from your Amulet of the Devout now. So I put it in, but I didn't add like the modifiers to it yet.
Okay, and it's +1 onto what? Sorry, to attack rolls.
Yeah, on just spell attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. Oh, maybe. So that'll be 13.
13 misses. So this crackle of kind of guiding electrical energy lashes out and goes kind of soaring into the corner of the attic as a cloud of dust begins to kind of drop and float through the room. Anything for your bonus or additional movement? Oh, I didn't hear if you said something. You guys still there?
Hello? Oh, maybe they cut out.
Yeah.
Just a second.
Oh, there they go.
I don't want to end it.
Oh, is
I
that
want
ending?
to search how to. It's going through the phone. I
So
want to.
speaker.
If you guys press enter on your keyboard, you can type in the game.
I had to pull it up on my phone.
Oh, okay.
So we can. At least we'll be. It won't cut out anymore, but it's much more quiet for us. But at least we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I assume that I missed. that's
You
that's
did.
about what
Yeah.
I think our internet's really bad because it just disconnected me from the server. So
Oh, shoot.
I don't know what's going on. I'll get back on. But anyways, so I missed, and then I think that'll be it for me.
Okay, sounds good. So you just hunker down in the corner. Youngest, you're up.
Okay. Is there like where Yopa is? That's like the doorway?
Yeah, this is the door. There's kind of a landing of about 10 feet up top.
Okay, I will get like up to the doorway, and can I get a clear shot with my bow?
Yeah, you could hit the one in front of Bjorn, but not the other one.
Okay. Okay, cool. Um, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, definitely hits.
And 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Nice. So as a second, as the volley of arrows from Yopa and Youngest comes soaring through the room, the second one from Youngest connects and skewers the doll, launching it off of its unicycle as the unicycle falls. Excuse me. Falls to the ground. The doll kind of pinned to the adjacent wall.
Yeah.
Yup.
Nice.
I'm gonna get Thing to come in. He's gonna run in and maybe sneak around the walls, like kind of out of everyone's way, and pop out. Yeah, to the like left of this creepy doll thinger.
Like here?
Yep.
Cool. So
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Thing kind of curls around the wall as you see its claws begin to kind of extend into climbing mode. It kind of skitters up the wall across the roof and drops next to the other carrionet.
And he's just gonna go for a little slap.
Okay.
What is he? +4 to hit. +4. Ooh, natural 20 for 24.
Nice. All right, so roll whatever dice you have gets doubled the damage on those.
Okay. It's D1 or D8 +2.
Yeah.
D8
I'm also gonna say I think normally we've played it that whatever, like, you just roll the die once and then you double whatever the result is. But if you'd like, you can also just roll 2d8. But that's up to you.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna roll D8
And double?
2.
Okay.
And double it, so it's 10. But I rolled 3 and 5.
Okay. So you rolled a 3 and 5 is 8. Yeah, that's 10. Cool.
And then double what though?
3 and 5. So just the 3 and, or no, so you rolled 2d8?
No. Oh, did I do? Yeah, 1d8 +2.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled 2. 1d8 +2.
So it would be either 2d8 +2 or 1d8 doubled +2.
Okay, that's what I did. I did 2d8.
Okay, so 10 damage.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds
All
good.
right.
I know, it's all good. So as Thing drops from the ceiling, its razor claws still extended, swings out kind of on its back legs, clawing twice across the carrionet, as you see some of the stuffing begin to burst from the seams. All right. Back up at the top for Belial.
Alright. I'm gonna swing around Bjorn here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go for a quick little lunge with the sword here.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Yep, hits.
For 6 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna go for a quick little spinning wheel kick. My unarmed strike.
Okay.
That is 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For a quick little 7 points of damage.
Awesome. Cool. So as you connect kind of both with the unicycle and the doll, you kind of use that to leverage yourself off, spinning the opposite direction, and coming spinning around with a roundhouse kick. You kind of hit it in the back of its head as the mask kind of comes flying from its face and shatters on the ground. Just kind of an empty straw bundle, basically, in the space where its mask used to be.
Ugh.
Alrighty. Are you staying where you are?
I'll move back here.
Okay. Cool. All right, Bjorn and Yopa, you're up.
Bjorn, you got this.
All
You're right
right.
there.
Is the one dead or is it just pinned?
It's dead.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So you wanna
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have specified. Yeah, its form kind of falls limp, just held up by youngest bolt.
Nice.
All right.
All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing with this guy. Try to
Uppercut it.
uppercut it.
Mhm.
Swing.
Oh bloody hell. 8.
8 misses, unfortunately.
My
No.
God. This huge, massive guy, and I can't even hit this thing. Huh?
You're too big.
Too big.
Yeah, too
Too
big.
big.
Biceps, too big.
Try not to hit Blyle with your swing. And
Yeah. Yeah. I got distracted. I think that's all I can do.
All right. So you kind of spin on your heels after connecting with the other one, kind of mirroring the same movement. It just manages to just roll out of the way. All right, Yopa, it's your go.
I don't got sight line on the doll, do I? From here? Or do I?
I would say it has a little bit of a bonus to AC from cover, but you can still hit it.
Is it a large bonus?
It has half cover right now, so you can see its front half basically.
What's half cover? That's
So half cover is basically +2 to AC. Yeah, 3/4 cover is +5 to AC. Total cover just can't be targeted.
okay.
Yeah.
I probably couldn't just step in and then do it because it would probably still have half cover. I'd have to walk all the way around.
No, you could. It's like the wall that's kind of obscuring it right now.
Oh, it's the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah. Let me tap into some of my bravery here and walk in,
tap it.
like around there. That'll take the cover away.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
All right. Cool. All right. Just shoot another crossbow arrow. All right. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. Sneak again, right? Sneak.
Yep, you do. Get sneak.
Beautiful. That's not great, but it's 5. That's 11 points of damage.
All right. How do you take out this last carrionet?
Oh, nice. I'll like coming through. I'll just like slide on my stomach. I'll slide and then just aim it just right for. Oh, could I like aim the crossbow at the unicycle and the unicycle will hit and the doll will lose balance and then just smack its head on the ground?
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Uh,
So you come like baseball sliding into the room, basically kind of clearing a portion of the dust like mop style, 'cause it's very dusty in here. You're gonna have a film of dust on your belly, that's for sure. But you come sliding across, and as you come to a stop at the end of your slide, you release the arrow, and it kind of wedges itself in the spoke of the unicycle as it interrupts the kind of back and forth swivel. The carrionet falls forward, the rest of its porcelain body smashing across the ground in pieces. At this point, as both carrionets lay kind of smashed, you hear just ever so faintly across kind of the still air of this attic storage, a barely discernible as the windows kind of burst open. There's a large stomp in this corner of the room. There's a couple stomps as if something's kind of throwing a tantrum of some sort. And youngest, make a dexterity saving throw.
oh,
Okay, hold on. Dexterity. Dexterity. Oh, that's not good. That's an 11.
An 11, okay. So sourcelessly, you hear these two heavy stomps in the corner of the room as though something is kind of throwing a tantrum. There's a slam against the wall beside it, and it comes barreling heavy footsteps past you, youngest, just kind of knocking you off your feet. You tumble down, 5 or 6 of the steps, taking 1 point of bludgeoning damage, as you're just kind of knocked off your feet as this invisible entity just bursts past you and goes stomping down the stairs. You hear the stomping continuing through the floor below, and then it's still there, but it begins to kind of fade as the stomping goes lower and lower in the house.
do we need to follow that?
Yeah.
Damage.
I don't think that these bowls were its actual presence. We might need to figure out what it is.
Yeah, that thing seems upset with us. Like a little bit.
Do you remember the story about the witch that was killing the children in his house?
Oh shit.
I wonder if the spirit of the children turned to a little more anger, if we should try to reason with it, or if it's too far gone.
I feel like it's a bunch of kids. We shouldn't kill kids, right? That's bad.
They are already dead.
Yeah,
We better
but
somehow free their spirits, let them pass on. But
does anyone know any priests? Priest? You know a priest? Anybody know a priest?
no, not a
Could
priest.
disguise myself as one.
That might just make them more angry. I don't know.
We could try to reason with them.
Is it a holy water
Yeah.
vodka?
But maybe we should go try to find them.
Okay.
I agree. I want to reason with them.
Okay. Let's.
They could, yeah, they could help us clean up a little bit. Look at all this dust on me.
They do seem to have
So
power.
we heard them go downstairs. Like,
Yeah.
can we tell how many stairs down they went?
You're not sure. You heard it stomping around at least on the floor below you and probably the floor below that.
Probably.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Let's go there.
We'll search as we go down then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah. Don't be mad.
angry
We're here
spirits.
Since you kind of specified searching, Torin, make a perception check.
Okay. Let's try a different dice. Also, I've rolled pretty much 5 this entire fucking. 8.
8. Okay.
9. Sorry.
9. Okay.
Now that's much better.
Alright. So you guys begin making your way down from the garrets to the 3rd floor, past the library, where initially the entity had kind of locked itself, and you spend a minute kind of scanning through the area to see if it's returned to this space. You sit and listen and just try to feel whether or not there's any unwelcome entities, and don't feel like there's anything on this floor.
Shall we keep moving then?
Do it.
Yeah. Let's keep moving around.
Ah,
Okay. You make your way down to the 2nd floor, back to where your night first began, posted up in the common room. I would say 2 of you can make a perception check.
Can I use my nose?
Yeah.
Let's try again. I'll try again.
That's a natural 20 for 21.
nice.
15 for me.
Okay. All right. So, with your nose, youngest, you begin kind of sniffing around, and there's a lot of accumulated dust and dirt, pretty well throughout the entirety of this building. And you kind of sniff around at all of the dust that's been kind of disturbed in the path of whatever this entity is. You go kind of toward the stairs that lead down to the tap room, and sniffing, you can smell that there's more of a disturbance down there as well. Torin, you sit trying to distinguish any sort of noise or disturbance, and you hear the gentle clink of a pint glass or a stein or something from down in the tap room.
I guess one more floor than he.
Yeah, I think it seems like they're down, or whatever it is down one more. Like, they're drinking down there. I'm just saying.
Children should not be drinking.
Yeah, that's bad.
Let's go.
Do it.
Let's do it.
To drink?
Alright, so you guys make your way.
Yeah. Of course. Come on. You know me.
We can grab his drink on the way.
Traveler.
Already had a
Roadie.
So you guys make your way down to the tap room, and you see that two glasses, and like they're all kind of strewn around the bar. They were kind of all strewn around the bar before you guys had gone to sleep, just kind of in disarray, toppled over and stuff. But you see two empty glasses sitting next to each other, kind of neatly placed on the bar counter.
Who are you? And what do you want with us?
Oh,
I mean, half of us are kids ourselves, so we shouldn't be mad.
Is there any answer to that?
you call out to the empty tap room, and waiting for some sort of audible response. You don't hear anything, but you do see the glasses kind of, one of the glass kind of just barely discernibly kind of shift until it clinks against the other one.
Hmm.
Mm.
Can I sit
Maybe
down?
they just want to drink with us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Maybe.
Are there any other empty pint glasses around?
There's like a bunch that are just tarnished and dirty, just kind of strewn anywhere, but the two that are neatly placed are kind of on the bar right here.
Only one of them was moving?
Yeah, one of them moved to kind of clink against the other one.
I'll
Do you want
sit
the-
in front of the one that wasn't moving,
Mhm.
pour a little bit of the alcohol that I have on me,
Trying to get
and
these
just
kids drunk?
Yeah.
How
they're
about
probably
the
Take
apple
better.
advantage of
They're,
us.
they're probably better
They
at
like
drinking
apple
than.
juice.
You don't know that. Let's find out. Let's find out. Yeah, so I do that.
Okay.
Pour some alcohol in one. Wait for it to clink again.
Okay, cool. So you take a seat at the bar in front of these neatly placed glasses, and pour some of uh, the fancy sourpuss that you procured
Uh-huh.
during the day, a little bit into each of the glasses, and you wait, a minute or two, and as it's, kind of a balmy night, the liquid begins to kind of cause some condensation on the outside of the glass, and but you kind of take a closer look at the kind of misty condensation, and you see some words kind of beginning to form in the condensation, as if a fingertip is being kind of dragged through them, and in common, scrawled across the first mug, you see "not," and on the second one,
No.
in common, you begin to see in kind of a neat cursive hand, "friendly."
Oh.
Hmm.
Mm.
You're not
No.
friendly, or we're not friendly.
Mhm.
We don't mean you any harm. You startled us up there with the dolls, but if you're
Yeah,
just
don't
trying
freak us
to,
out. Sorry.
if you're just trying to live peacefully, we don't mean you any harm. And if there's any way we can help, we will.
Okay. Make a persuasion check, Torin.
Oh man, come on, dice.
If he sits down with me, can it be to advantage because we're having a drink with him?
Yeah, I'd say with through kind of the process of pouring the drink and everything, you can do it with advantage.
It's all about the apple juice. If it was apple juice, you would
17.
like
17. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of digging deep and kind of pouring your best kind of persuasion out at this invisible entity.
And I'll pull out the emblem of the keeper, the amulet.
Okay. As you pull out the emblem, you're also kind of just getting a sense of what is in the room, and the whatever entity is kind of on the opposite side of the bar here, it doesn't feel evil to you. You don't feel threatened by it. And you feel this like ghostly kind of fingers kind of brush against your sideburn and kind of swipe it up and just tuck it gently behind your ear. And you feel this kind of like warm sensation just kind of caress or just kind of radiate warm energy against your cheek. And as soon as you feel this kind of positive energy, at the same time you sense this dark, evil, possessive energy from this corner of the tap room. And upon this kind of, healthy interaction happening, you hear once again the stomping and just barreling of whatever this entity is, just stomping toward you as all of the debris and glassware on the top of the tabletop goes kind of flying. The previously unseen hatch here behind the bar, the door goes flying open, almost taking itself off one of the hinges as something kind of drops heavily into the room. You hear kind of gentle footsteps and see kind of parting some of the dust on the ground, a gentle set of footsteps just very gingerly kind of walk over here, and one of the stool creaks a bit as if something sat on it.
All right, so the spirit that was drinking with us seems to be quite kind, but there's another spirit, there's another presence here, and it was far darker. And
I bet you it's that old jerk. We should get her.
if you're right, we should definitely rid this house of its presence. We might have to go down deeper.
Does anyone know how to fight a ghost, though?
I mean,
This is new territory for me.
I've never fought a ghost before.
Okay, cool.
Would any of us have any knowledge, like religion-wise? Would I DM?
Yeah, you can make a religion check if you'd like.
Yeah, me too.
Can I do a
yeah.
history? Well, history?
Yeah, sure. History from youngest, and then religion from below.
18.
Oh my gosh, David. Can I roll for you?
Yeah, maybe you should. I need to go do a sacrifice to the gods. I got a 6. Oh no.
Okay. What did you roll? Below?
23.
Ooh,
Nice.
damn.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, so I'd say youngest from your history check, you you gather that it seems like there were uh, a handful of different residents that were kind of in and out of this place. Um, and, aside from the uh, very dark page of the orphanage, there was a lot of, happiness and love in this space. And you feel like perhaps the lighter entity here could have been someone from that time in history. And it's quite
Could I?
possible that, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. I was thinking more like on the lines of like, have I heard anything about like past, like fighting ghosts? Sorry, I should have like.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like, would I have like in my past heard people like fighting ghosts and shit
Sure.
like that?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I would say just through kind of the banter that you had eating with Volo and spending a bit of time with him at meals and stuff, you kind of picked his brain a little bit about his upcoming publication and kind of what he's found so far, and he specified that for those who do encounter, hostile ghosts, that your run-of-the-mill kind of um, weaponry, like bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, anything that's not necessarily imbued with magic or elemental qualities, tend to be less effective.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would say, Belial, you've heard of spirits becoming anchored to buildings or sites where something bad has happened, or um, uh, being forced kind of unwillingly to be anchored to a space through kind of the dark power of a greater supernatural entity like a demon, or something more toward kind of the demonic spectrum of morality.
Mhm.
And that, if someone was extremely evil and immoral in life, often their spirits can morph and twist into that of something very akin to a demon.
Mm. So basically, we need to kill it.
Kill the kill the spirit or whatever.
Yes. Well, luckily I have holy water, so that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that
Who
only works for vampires, no?
The
who
power
doesn't
of
have who
yeah.
doesn't have magical weapons?
I have 0 magical weapons.
Hmm.
I think
Could I
you. Sorry, go ahead.
could I like pour the holy water on my sword or something? Do you think that
So
would work?
that generally that is oils. Um, so oils are, yeah, like reagents that you can buy and apply to your weapons to give them some sort of quality. I'd say if you put holy water on your weapon, it would last for one strike, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whereas oils will last for like an hour or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we go to the basement?
Down the hatch.
Down the
I
hatch.
doubt, I doubt we'll get much rest if we don't.
Yeah. I mean, a ghost can't like kill all of us, right?
Uh,
What if it possesses one of us? Maybe it will possess Bjorn.
Oh no!
What did he say?
Why would you say that?
Might be able to possess Bjorn or something.
Oh my god.
I knock
I'm
on
gonna
wood.
knock on the bar and be like, "That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen."
Yeah, you hear like a very soggy, waterlogged knock against the bar.
I think we need to replace this bar.
Yeah. I think we gotta replace a lot of things.
Yeah.
I,
Huh?
before we fix the roof and these stools and tables, we might have to go down the hatch.
Down the hatch
Yeah.
we go.
Down the hatch.
Oh god, here we go. Can I go not first? Is that alright with everyone?
I'll go
I'm
first.
brave. I'm brave. I just, I don't know what we're doing here.
Okay. So marching order is Torin first.
Yeah,
I can go
I'll go
second.
behind you.
Okay, third. I'll go third.
Okay. Torin, Bjorn, and then who else?
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I'll drink the sourpuss first. Both
Okay,
pints.
nice. You take a swig of liquid courage. It's extremely tart and sweet. Like you can feel the canker sores forming in your mouth.
Does it even taste like any alcohol I've ever had before?
It hardly tastes like alcohol at all.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's a very, very faint alcohol taste. And you kind of you understand why this young, like 18-year-old human sold it to you. Cool.
Kids could have drank that.
So you guys make your way down into the liquor cellar of the premises, the one space, the basement space that you hadn't previously explored. And as you step down the very creaky stairs, um, um, as you all crest kind of the bottom of the stairs, the hatch door slams heavily behind you.
Oh no.
Like locked. Like is it?
You can try to open it if you want.
We're just gonna be like, oh, that's funny, and then like see if it's open.
Make an investigation check, youngest.
Investigation.
They're definitely not paying enough to be slamming doors around this place.
17.
17. Okay. So for a brief second, as the hatch door slammed shut, and dust began to cloud off of the ceiling, you saw the dust almost kind of float around the space, and it almost looks like these like spectral chains have been wrapped around the latch from the inside.
Oh,
Um,
God.
yeah, so
Oh God, guys, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
you don't see kind of any physical chains, but you can see kind of the form of them. And as the dust begins to kind of settle in this space, you guys look in the corner and see that the dust is also kind of framing around the head and shoulders of the form of a woman of some sort.
Yeah, called it.
And as this ghostly hand begins to kind of reach out towards you, you hear her voice calling as she says, "Ah, my children, so lost and confused.
Oh.
Let mother take care of you."
Creepy.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bitch, you're not a mother. Oh God, sorry for language.
All right.
Sorry, Mom.
Let's roll for initiative again.
Oh my lantern.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Oh, better.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my fucking god. Same,
Leave it.
same fucking initiative as last one. I don't even have to move myself.
Do something different.
You gotta figure out your life here.
I've used different dice every time.
Maybe that's your problem.
Is it?
They're all front loaded with bad rolls. You gotta give them some time.
12.
Oh.
I will. Oh. Fucking hell. We should roll one of these dice.
Yeah.
Dice.
Dice.
Nice.
Die.
Dice. Dice.
Oh my god. Seven.
Oh, wait. You're kind of choppy, Zach.
I'm on 11. I don't know where my person is going. There we go. Oh, wonderful. That was stressful for a bit.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Everyone's on their initiative.
Mhm.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as this kind of entity is addressing you all, the last word of its sentence, it kind of extends a bit as its mouth begins kind of stretching into this horrifying visage, just kind of unnaturally wide and long jaw, almost extending down to kind of the middle of the torso. Um,
Cute.
Everyone make a Constitution saving throw as this horrifying wail, this mournful wail, just reverberates through the space.
Oh,
Boy.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Okay.
No.
I am the
What
roller
happens to me?
tonight.
7.
I'm mad.
Wow, Bjorn's on fire.
Yeah. 24.
Mhm.
Wow.
All right.
I think I got a 12.
Okay. So, everyone who got a 12 or lower is now frightened.
Uh-oh.
So you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within your line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to the source.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
So who all is frightened?
Me.
Torin.
Me.
Yopa.
Belial, Torin, and Yopa. Okay.
Uh-oh. Me and you,
That
youngest.
was right. I'm good. I got 20.
Yeah.
Nothing scares me. I'm from the hood.
Hood rat.
Mm.
It's very pleasing to hear that.
The click-clacking?
Yeah. Click clack.
Heads of a
All right. So as this ear-piercing scream just rings out, the three of you are absolutely terrified. Youngest, it's your go.
Okay. It's been a minute, so casting a spell I can do, as a like an action after I attack, or no?
Attacking is also an action, so unless the spell specifies bonus action, it's either an attack or a spell.
Which is an action.
Yeah, unless the spell says that it costs a bonus action, then it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
One action. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
It literally says right there. Okay, I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay. Shield is like a reaction. Does it?
It says, oh, it does say reaction. It
Yeah.
literally
So
says reaction.
yeah, shield is like if there's something coming
Sorry,
toward
guys.
you can use your reaction to deflect it, basically.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna back it all up then. I'm going to try to hit him with my crossbow.
Okay, sounds good.
It's just like a straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a 01 for 5.
Does not hit.
Okay. Then I want to, do I have to like prepare my reaction, or it's just like when they hit me, I say that's my reaction?
Yeah, you get one reaction per round of combat. So you can just say like if the
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yep, that's good. And then my defender cannot be. He can't be frightened.
Yeah,
So
because
he's
it's
not
a
frightened.
construct.
He has feelings though, so there's that.
Wow, that's some pretty high tech. You've given it sentience.
Sentience, yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna. I don't know. Yeah, I guess just go in and try to give this, because you can kind of see it, right? You said that we could see his jaw.
Yeah, you can. It's kind of made itself apparent to you guys. You can see this ghostly white form kind of flickering.
Okay, my dude's gonna go in for a little slap.
Okay.
That is +4. Yeah. Oh, it's bad. 13.
One sec. 13 actually does hit.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Nice.
What type of damage is it for the defender's attack? It's like force damage or something, right?
It's a May. Hold on. Action. Yeah, force. Yeah, you're right. Force.
Okay. Cool.
So a melee attack. +2, yeah, to damage. And D8 +2, yeah. D8 +2. Ooh. So that is it's a 10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. So thing goes kind of scurrying between Bjorn's legs and kind of zigzags across the floor, planting itself next to the dark entity, as a bead of force energy begins to kind of collect in its mouth and just launches, kind of parting the form of the entity, but it seems to kind of recoil a bit from it. Cool. Is that everything?
That's everything.
All right. Bjorn, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to rage.
Yeah, get some rage.
And I'm also going to use ancestral protectors.
Okay.
So that means the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn has disadvantage on attack that isn't against you.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. So hold on a second. I need to refresh my memory on rage. So I have a bonus. Yeah. So +2. Okay.
Do you want to make this a great weapon master or just a normal attack?
I think I'm gonna do normal attacks. I'm so nervous about that -5.
Okay. Sounds good.
I just want to hit the first one at least. What am I rolling for? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so +6 is 21.
Yeah, that hits. So are you like directly in front of it or kind of off the side?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let's go off to the side. Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry. Was my for raging? Is my +2 for?
Yeah, it's +2 to your damage roll.
Okay. This is 12. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Oh man.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, you just rolled.
That's okay. So 5, 6, 7.
What were you hitting him with?
Yeah. So 7 points of damage.
Cool. All right. So Bjorn kind of stomps the end of his great axe into the ground. Some more dust kind of coming loose from the ceiling, and you see as he's approaching, kind of slowly, this almost like phalanx formation of ancestral kind of entities, kind of flanking along with Bjorn. But as you approach, you take a heavy swing with your axe. It does slice through the space of the banshee, but it doesn't do as much damage as you would have anticipated.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there.
All right, sounds good. So you plant your beefy barbarian legs and just hang out. All right, Yopa, it's your go.
The banshee is a ghost,
It is, yeah.
so it's tough to see.
You can see the general space where it is. It's kind of just hanging out in the corner here.
It's just tough to see, but we can see it.
Yeah, you can see.
And the great axe didn't do as much damage as suspected. And I have a disadvantage on attacks because I'm frightened.
You do, yeah.
But it also has disadvantage on its attack, right?
If it attacks
against anyone.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that's a cool move. It's like one of the few kind of like taunt abilities in D&D, I feel like. So there's not really like a designated tank class, but that's one of the few like aggro abilities, which is cool.
Yeah.
Can I use a bonus action to hide? Can I hide right there?
That would technically be moving closer to it, so you cannot.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about here, behind this wall?
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Hmm.
You would still get sneak because it's engaged with Bjorn and Thing.
Scared me for a sec.
What, from right here?
Yeah.
Is this a hiding spot in this corner?
Yeah, so this is kind of like a partial wall that kind of acts as like a handrail, basically, beside the stairs that go down. So there's like a little triangle of kind of space that you could see through, but also Belial is kind of occupying that space right now.
Am you Belial?
It's not my fault.
um. I'm just gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I want to put a thing of oil in it,
Okay. Let's see.
an oil flask.
Okay. Yeah, I would say you can conjure the hand as an action, and as a bonus action, you could place it.
In the hand.
Yeah, place it in the hand. And then the hand
Okay.
has 30 feet of movement if you want to use it.
Beautiful, but not this turn.
Let's see. So you use your action to control the hand, and since you spent your action to conjure it, I would say
Conjure it.
it takes until next turn to move it.
Okay. Yeah. That's it for me.
Alrighty. Belial, you're up.
So can I see it?
You can, like I said, there's kind of like a half wall that acts as like a kind of handrail.
Okay.
There's like a little kind of triangle that you can see through to it.
Okay. I guess I'll uh whip a little kunai at it.
All right, sounds good. We'll say the little sword thing is your mage hand, Yopa.
Thank you.
Oh, shitty. I think that's because I have disadvantage, right?
You do, yeah.
So 11 to hit.
Just misses.
Shitty.
So as you flip the kunai in your tail and sling it towards the entity, it just jams itself into the stone wall of the cellar.
May I ask, how do you get unfrightened? Do you have to like roll for it?
One sec. Check.
What do you do?
I think you can do another.
Yeah, I think I actually might have missed on Yopo's go. One sec.
Is that like the first thing you have to do is like roll to become unfrightened?
I think it's like end of your turn. You can do it usually.
Yeah. So a frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns with disadvantage if the banshee is within line of sight.
Oh,
Yeah. So
should I roll?
yeah, Yopa, you can make another wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. All right.
I thought it was a con saving throw.
Yeah, was it con?
So let's see. Yeah, sorry, you're right. It was a con saving throw.
Okay.
So con saving throw, disadvantage.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, that fell. Oh. Ooh. That would be a natural one.
Okay.
Oh, no.
you're shaking in your boots still. You just
Yeah.
barely managed to steady your hand to finish the somatic component of your mage hand.
Help!
So basically, I'm just like, oh god, it's so scary, and then I cover my eyes, but I still throw the kunai and then miss.
Yeah, but you
And
can
then,
make another saving throw at the end of your turn.
okay. Well, I really feel like I can't do anything else, so I might as well just roll for my saving throw right now.
Yeah, and I'd say if you covered your eyes, it would not be in your line of sight, so you can do just a straight roll.
Oh,
Oh!
that's good. That's good. 'Cause I rolled
That's
I rolled an
awesome.
18, so we got a 20. So
Hey, you're no longer frightened.
I uncover my eyes and I go, it's not really that scary.
Yeah. So you cover your eyes and take a moment to still your consciousness, and you're no longer frightened. Torin,
Nice.
your go.
All right. I'll start with casting spiritual weapon as a bonus action,
Okay.
and I'll put it right beside. And I'll attack with that.
All right.
And that is. Alright, come on, dice. Be good to me. Good to me. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Fuck. Fuck.
Oh boy.
With the +6, I got 11.
Oh, just barely misses.
But since that was a bonus action, I'm going to use a cantrip to cast Sacred Flame at it.
Cool. So that's a dex saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay. $15, and
Yeah.
you have a +1 to your DC because of your amulet.
Okay, so it ties. So
Okay. What happens? Meets it, beats it. Okay, so it does save.
okay.
Um,
Well then, I'll move back around the corner into the wine cellar here.
like here.
No, I'm going out of sight.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. All right. So this kind of the form of this warhammer that's just kind of takes the shape of your great hammer, composed of these kind of forks of electricity, uh, um, incorporates itself like directly in front of the banshee and goes for a swing. The electricity kind of arcing up across the floor and up the wall, not quite connecting. As it dodges in one direction, dodges in the other, as this pillar of um, radiant electric energy sparks up, it dodges as well. So you can make a straight saving throw for being frightened.
Okay.
Con saving throw.
Oh my god. Come on. 19.
Yeah, baby.
Hey. Nice. You're no longer frightened.
Okay.
Karma. Coming back.
Coming at you.
All right. Back at the top, the banshee. Um, so Bjorn, this spiteful creature. Its face is just wreathed in this wild tangle of hair, its jaw unhinged and hanging unnaturally low. It's the wispy kind of spectral rags that float off of its body stream as its heavy claws reach out for you. Ooh, that's just a 10 to hit.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Okay. So you just bring up the flat of your blade and manage to deflect it off.
Nice.
Can't do anything else. Its form also kind of reaches out toward you, and as it misses with the claw, its form just glides through your space, and you feel this deep, frosty cold as it pops up on the opposite side of you.
Ooh.
Gross.
All right, it is youngest.
Alrighty then.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to. If I move, am I gonna get out of range from it?
You are technically in melee right now, so if you move out of its melee, it'll take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'm just gonna run behind. Yeah, I'm gonna run behind Bjorn.
Like whereabouts?
Just like right, like a foot, like I'm just gonna step forwards so I can
Okay.
touch him,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna cast heroism.
Okay.
So he can't be frightened, pretty much.
Okay. Cool. And then you also give him temporary hit points?
Yeah, until the end of his point, the creature gains temporary hit points equal to your spell casting modifier, which is 5 plus 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so Bjorn gains 5 HP at the start of each of his turns for the next minute.
HP?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And you can't be frightened, so if she does her little kooky thing again.
Nice.
A kooky thing.
Kooky thing.
I don't get the hit points now. I wait till my turn.
Yeah, start of your turn.
Okay.
So Bjorn, you feel this small set of hands rest itself upon you, and you feel yourself imbued with bravery.
I'm so brave.
Cool. Is Thing doing anything?
Yeah, he's gonna give her another bite.
Okay. So Thing skitters up and goes for a bite.
Hold on. That's 22
Hits.
for 8 points of damage.
Nice.
He's really fucking this lady up.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So you see the banshee form recoil once again as it's trying to get out of the space of this pestering little rat construct, but it's continuing to be harried. All right. Bjorn, you're up.
Me?
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome. So you can add your points on too.
Yeah. So 5. Okay.
Nice.
And then I'm raging.
You're raging.
I'm still raging. And How many times can I use Ancestral Protector?
I think you just do it once and that's it. That's it, right?
And it just stays with me?
Yeah,
I think
it,
just
it persists as long as you're raging, I think.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna Great Axe the shit out of her.
Do it.
bring it down.
Bring it down.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I need to think about the great. Okay. Anyways, that's gonna be 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okey-doke.
Go +6.
Yep.
Oh, you rolled an 18.
No, I didn't. I rolled 13.
13?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It looked like an 18 from my angle.
Nice. Okay, so now I got 14
Points of damage.
points of damage.
14 points of damage. Okay. This blow, you tried to aim kind of more toward the center of mass, and it still does connect with the entity. You feel a bit of resistance as your axe goes through. Still doesn't feel like it did quite as much as
Oh.
yeah. And you
Yeah.
recall, Youngest saying, the kind of, non-magical attacks are a little bit weakened against it, but still a substantial blow nonetheless.
Sweet. And I'm going to stay where I am, I think. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Nice. Yopa, you're up.
I will use my mage hand with the oil flask. And
Okay.
can I try to pour oil over the banshee?
Yeah, you can. Do you have, as an arcane trickster, you have a what's it called? A spell like attack number, right?
Spell attack?
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
Just says +5 on here.
+5. That's what it says for your spell attack?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you can use your spell attack to try and land this oil flask attack.
So just roll
D20 plus
D20?
5. Yeah.
Cool. Is this disadvantage because I'm frightened?
It would be, yeah.
It would be. Yowzers. Oh. 12?
12 just hits.
Oh.
Nice. All right. So as you're trying to kind of gauge, what is the best kind of part of this banshee's form to actually have something connect with it, your mage hand just floats above and drops it, and it actually does shatter as now you see this gross, like oil covered mouth, just like strings of oil from the top jaw to the bottom jaw. Youngest, it's terrifying. It's like it looks like the oil monster from Fern Gully in front of you now.
Am I able to... What's this? Is this a little wall that I can jump over?
Um,
Am I able to... Is that moving away
yeah,
from the banshee?
it would be, yeah.
Let me... Yeah. Like, this corner.
This
Can I
corner.
do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you turn your back to it, you feel, or you hear the wisp of a heavy claw in your direction.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. Good call.
Also, if I use disengage, is that possible?
You
my,
can.
my bonus action disengage?
Yep, you can bonus action disengage.
That works.
Beauty.
Are you pregnant?
No, no.
All right. Belial, you're up.
All right, cool. I'm gonna, I guess, kind of like pass through her, but like while I'm like running through her, can I like? Would it take a whole action? Do you think to like pour some holy water on my sword, or do you think I could do it while I was running?
You could do it as a bonus action, I'd say.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that. Pour the holy water on my sword, and as I'm passing through her, I'd like to make a little swing
Okay,
with the sword.
sounds good.
Oh, also, should I have rolled a
Oh yeah,
Constitution
sorry.
saving?
Yeah.
Disadvantage again? Or
Mhm.
just... Okay. Oh, 14.
That saves.
Yes!
Nice.
Nice.
So,
I'm free!
the whole of your party now, you're feeling the courage and bravery just kind of communally through your party. So
I did a 20 to hit,
yeah, that hits.
and then for 5 points of damage.
5 points. Okay. So where you've seen, oh sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, does the holy water do more damage?
Yeah. So as you kind of brace your great sword against your forearm, you just kind of like dash through its space, the blade kind of forward, as the holy water passes through its form. It recoils, and you see the kind of wispy rags all flutter and begin to kind of writhe as the banshee screams out once more. You hear Belial, only Belial, you hear almost like sourcelessly kind of in your consciousness. Where did you get that toy?
Oh.
Mm.
My monastery.
Nice. It's not looking greatest. And it is Torin's go.
All right. Start by moving my spiritual here. I'll do an attack on it.
Okay.
So let me find my spiritual weapon. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can hit with an attack here. 12, 13, 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and that's gonna be D8. 1. So 5.
5 points. And I just looked it up. Spiritual weapon is force damage. So that does, the amount of damage you would have expected, basically.
And then I will move to this corner.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, as you pass by its space and exit once more, because it didn't spend its reaction on Yopa, because Yopa disengaged, it does an opportunity attack, but that's just 10 to hit.
Nope.
Nice. So you
So
just managed to dart past and ready a guiding bolt.
I'm gonna cast it at second level.
Nice.
So hopefully it hits. 16, 17, 21, 22.
Yep, it hits.
2, 3, 4. I got 5d6.
Oh wow, that's for second level?
Yes, Guiding
Nice.
Bolt's pretty intense.
Damn.
All right, let's do it. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 16. Oh, 16 points of damage.
16 points. How do you exercise this
Mhm.
dark entity?
Yes, just as same time that the spiritual weapon comes down, I just blast a huge lightningy bolt that's like brightens up the whole room and just smashes into her.
Nice. Okay. So as this radiant uh, light just flashes and illuminates the entire space, you guys all kind of shield your eyes for a second, and as you uh, unshield them and look once more at the entity, you see it kind of writhing in forks of electricity, wrapping around its form, and it lets out one final wail as it just kind of disapparates into nothingness.
Yay.
As it disapparates, you feel you almost feel the house expand and then settle once more, as if it is sighing kind of a breath of relief.
Nice. Then we go, hey, creature, leave those kids alone.
Awesome.
That was pretty intense.
Yeah. So you guys sit kind of catching your breath in this dusty liquor cellar, various dusty bottles of old alcohol surrounding you, um, and breathing a sigh of relief mirroring the Trollskull Manor itself.
Do any of these bottles look like bottles of wine or anything that will keep its age? Some whiskey or
Make an investigation check.
17.
Nice. Okay. So you begin kind of walking around the perimeter of the wine cellar. You find a couple bottles that you kind of uh, give a look over, and they seem to be totally sealed. There are a couple that seem to have had their seals broken, and you can smell like a strong vinegar scent coming out of them. But you find two bottles of a vintage. 100+ years old, that are still intact. Uh,
Wow.
you kind of skirt around and begin kind of looking around the ale cellar, and there are these kind of roughly crafted shelves around the perimeter, but um, within the shelves, you see, okay, there's a tankard, there's a little mini keg and a larger keg, some casks, but you also find this um, this immaculate looking vase or vessel of some sort. It has this kind of deep earth glazing on it and intricate kind of floral and aquatic, like wave kind of iconography that has been kind of etched into it. And there's like a screw top um, encasing something inside.
Ooh.
It sits on kind of like a wooden pedestal that's been carved and fixed to the bottom of it.
Wow. Everyone, take a look at this, everyone. It looks pretty important.
Ooh.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, cool.
Not
Should
sure
we
what
open
it
it?
So as Yopa comes over and is kind of inquiring about this vessel, he kind of attempts to wrench and unscrew the top. Make a Constitution saving throw, Yopa.
Oh, I didn't say we. I do open it. I
Oh,
said
I
I
thought you.
asked. Oh, no,
Oh,
no, no. I was asking. I was asking everybody if we should open it.
okay.
But you know what? Let's go with
Yeah. All right.
You wanted to take a sniff or something.
that. Yeah, exactly. Constitution save.
Yeah.
No longer disadvantage. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Come on, 18.
18. Okay. So you see this pulse of dark energy that kind of mirrors, uh, whatever material this banshee was kind of made of. It just flashes for a second, and Yopa, your hands kind of clench, and you manage to just kind of um, just will the necrotic damage off. Um, Make a perception check, Torin and Yopa.
Perception. What's my
17.
17.
16?
Nice. Okay. So you kind of, as you're trying to open it, Yopa, you force you almost wince and close your eyes, but you manage to just lean into it and keep your eyes open. And as that flash of dark energy appears for a brief moment, you see these spectral chains that have kind of um, locked this vessel shut. Same with you, Torin. You see the same thing as you're kind of observing Yopa trying to open it while it's still in your hands.
So there's some sort of enchantment on it that's going to keep it locked, and it seems trapped. Might need to take this to someone who might know what it is.
Make a religion check, Torin.
I guess I should start asking if I would have any idea.
Yeah.
Let's see. 18 plus 3. 21.
21. Okay. As that kind of blast of negative energy overtook the space, you feel you get a sense of kind of what the nature of the enchantment is, and it's just pure negative energy. It's like basically the opposite of your divine magic, just the complete polar opposite, and the negative side of it, the um, the balance to it, basically.
Do I know if there's any way that I can take it away, or is it
Yeah,
something that's powerful?
I would say with that high of a religion check, you feel like maybe applying the same amount of positive energy would negate it and bring it back to kind of a neutral state.
All right. I think that if we all gather around and with the joy of friendship and positive energy and the light that we've brought to this house and we're attempting to bring to this world, maybe we can all focus and counteract this negative energy that's been placed on this vial here. What do you say? Should we bring it up to the bar and with a couple bottles in a cask and
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yopa's like, yes.
Yes. All right. So you guys post back up at the table that you had had a couple of drinks with Volo before he left, placing the urn or the vase kind of vessel in the center of the table. as well as, a couple of casks and the fancy bottles of wine that you found. You all.
I search for the spirit too? That was the nice
Oh
spirit?
yeah.
Can you search for it?
Yeah, I'll just ask if they're there, if they would like to join us.
Okay. Yeah, as you call out in the space, where previously they were very kind of erratic, jumpy footsteps, as though it were some being that was, afraid and didn't want to, anger something. These footsteps that you hear are very gentle and graceful, as though they've kind of walked this tap room a million times, and they just gently approach you, and you hear kind of the creak of one of these stools as the spirit sits at the table joining you.
Thank you for joining us.
So you all reach out, linking hands. Youngest, you reach out, and you feel just this. It's because there's a solid like 7 feet between you and Thing and Belial, but you do feel this warm energy encapsulate your hand, and
Ooh.
Belial similarly as you hold your hand out. There's a large gap between you and Youngest, but you feel a warm energy just wrap itself around your hand as well. And as you guys all touch, you feel the just the collective kind of breath of life and the kind of positive influence that you've had on this space so far. Torin, make another religion check with advantage.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm scared. 15, 19.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
Sorry, 18.
Okay. So as you all link hands, Torin, you close your eyes and feel the energy and electricity that just kind of flows through yourself and through um, the members of your party. You focus it upon the vessel in the center of the table, and you all who currently have your eyes open, you see the chains um, become visible in this kind of black purplish aura, and you see them shatter and disapparate. And at that moment, Youngest and Belial, you look over, and where you had felt the warmth in your hand, you see the form of a translucent, caramel skinned human woman with long, dark brown hair flowing down over uh, a fancy looking gown that is kind of adorned with similar um, symbology of the vase that's in the center of the table. And you see the entity just kind of breathe deeply. You notice kind of an odd kink in the neck where the spirit's head is just at kind of like a 30-degree angle, kind of
Ew.
slightly crooked.
Mm.
And you hear her speak, and she says, "My soul is free at last. The shackles upon myself have been broken." And that's where we'll end for tonight.
Oh dang.
Nice.
That's awesome. I'm so happy.
We did a good thing, guys.
We did. That's awesome.
Yeah. you guys did it. You cleansed your manor.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's cool. A little ghost hunting.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a great night's sleep after this.
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet. That was
That
fun.
wasn't too
First.
scary.
What's that?
That wasn't too scary.
Not too scary.
Too scary.
Yeah, I feel
A
like
little bit scary.
the last one was maybe a bit scarier before you like knew what it was, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I liked the solution that you guys did for the uh cleansing the vessel because I was just thinking like, oh, I cast, you know, uh, um, Sacred Flame or something on it to break it, but I liked the group ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, good call on that one.
Hmm.
Love is the answer.
love this the answer. That was good. I like that.